AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Welcome back to the ACB Wrestling Talk channel, your main source for wrestling news, topics, discussion, debates, previews, all that kind of good stuff. I am your host, Alexis Carrillo, and the main event for the Against All Odds 2010 pay-per-view is set. It's gonna be AJ Styles defending his TNA World Heavyweight Championship against Samoa Joe, and it's gonna be... Wait, what? It's not the main event for Against All Odds 2010? Oh, okay. It's the WWE Championship match at SummerSlam 2018, 8 years later. Okay, so, with that aside, WWE has embraced TNA a little bit with this match. WWE has taken the franchise bearer of the TNA flag, AJ Styles. He is WWE Champion. He's been WWE Champion for quite a while. And his challenger at SummerSlam is gonna be the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe, or should I say the prize fighter, I think that they call him in WWE most of the times. The prize fighter, Samoa Joe. With that said, is this match gonna be as good as their previous matches back in Impact Wrestling when they were fighting over the X Division Championship, or when they were fighting for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship? I don't think so. I think those matches are very different from what we're going to get at SummerSlam. Those matches were more fast-paced. These guys were in their prime in terms of their athletic ability, in terms of their physical build. They were in their prime, and that's why we got those extraordinary matches all the way back then. This time, I think, with it being WWE, obviously they're gonna depend more on storytelling, which is okay, which is good. It makes for a great match, but there are two very different styles, and some fans are very adamant about having that fast-paced style that they had in TNA all the way like 10 years ago, towards what WWE is currently now and has always been over the past few years, which is physical and psychological storytelling. It all depends on what kind of fan you are, because let's take, for example, the WrestleMania match for the WWE title at obviously at WrestleMania between Nakamura and AJ Styles. Everyone was expecting, a match similar or up to par to what they had at Wrestle Kingdom in New Japan. Well, that's not WWE's style of in-ring performance. They adapted their abilities and their match, their situation into the WWE style. I think they're going to do the exact same thing this time with Styles and Joe, adapting it for SummerSlam. As it pertains to who do I think walks out WWE Champion, it's pretty simple, it's pretty clear to me. I do not think Samoa Joe is going to win the WWE title at SummerSlam, so AJ Styles retains. What I do have some questions about, because there is always a chance of whichever opponent winning, what I do have questions about is who's next. Who's going to be next to challenge Styles for the WWE title if he retains? And the one name that comes to mind is The Miz, but we'll talk about that in a later video. With that said, who do you think walks out WWE Champion? Do you think AJ Styles retains? Do you think Samoa Joe becomes or joins the very short list of names that have won both the Impact World title and the WWE World title? Leave your thoughts below. Leave your predictions below. Love to hear them. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We are right here handling wrestling previews for SummerSlam all week. So subscribe to the channel. That's it for me. Till next time.